on being a Spartan. The year was 1965, and the boy was young, just 12 years of age. The person at the other end of the phone extended an invitation to his mother and father to bring their disabled son to the University of Michigan Hospital in Ann Arbor. When the appointed day arrived, the couple brought their son to the hospital so that he could be evaluated by a visiting psychologist. The good news is that your son is not mentally retarded. The bad news is that he is slow, will not graduate from high school, college is beyond his reach, and he would benefit from vocational training. With a few words, a mother's and a father's hopes and dreams for their son's future lay in a heap along the footpath to higher education. It is common for professionals such as psychologists, counselors, doctors, social workers, and teachers to offer professional opinions about what life with a disability may look like as the child moves through adolescence and into adulthood. A professional's vision is always limited by a personal understanding of how society both distributes and limits a child's opportunities for learning. When a professional's vision is limited, some potential outcomes and opportunities will be lost to both the professional and the child with a disability. On that day, I had decided that I would not be limited. In 1972, I graduated from high school, applied to and was accepted by the University of Michigan Flint. Reading was difficult because I was unable to read more than 10 pages an hour. Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 did not become law until 1977, and the Americans with Disabilities Act did not become law until 1990, so there were no reasonable accommodations for me and other students with disabilities. In 1975, I married and began what was supposed to be a part-time job where I would remain for 21 years. During my time at the University of Michigan Flint, my spouse Sandy helped me with reading textbooks and typing papers. In 1983, I earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology. In 1992, Sandy and I experienced the joy of parenthood when our daughter Teresa was born. In 1993, Sandy and I were thinking of Teresa's future. At 39, I wanted to be a guide for Teresa so that one day she'd make her own way along the footpath to higher education. I became a Spartan and a graduate student in the rehabilitation counseling program. I continued to work for the Flint Community Schools and for 3 years traveled between Flint and East Lansing by bus so I could attend classes. In 1996, Teresa looked on as I crossed the stage in Breslin Center, shook hands with the president of Michigan State University, and accepted my diploma. For a decade, I worked as a rehabilitation counselor, helping people who are blind and have other disabilities to find employment. During that same time, I was struck by a van and endured a traumatic brain injury, TBI, had a total knee replacement, and 2 back surgeries, resulting in a medical retirement with 31 years of service to the people of Michigan. On October 21, 2010, I have never been more proud of our daughter Teresa as she performed on stage in Wharton Center as a member of the Michigan State University campus band. We are Spartans who believe in the value and the power of education.